Guys, me again, and I decided to stay up all night and farm the Shedu, and this is definitely worth the farm, by far. Okay, so take Tomb Finger, right? Your Tomb Finger gun, but it has 4 more meters of AoE, it has no self-damage. Also, kind of sounds like any gun from Tom and Jerry. I don't know why the fuck it sounds like that, but it's actually really nice. And combine that with the cool animations, the walking animations, it feels like you're holding like an anti-tank rifle. That's full auto, and it automatically recharges. It does have infinite ammo, and it recharges really, really fast. On top of that, you can actually get 2 different damage types on the weapon. So I have corrosive gas on this thing. And this is only with 1 element. As you see, I only have toxin on here. Now there's 2 things you can two paths you can kind of go down with this weapon. If you want like a better AoE for this weapon, a bigger like blast radius, and also better slash procs, slap on heavy caliber here. But if you for some reason want the accuracy back, but you still want to keep the better slash procs, what you can then do is slap guided ordnance in your Excellus slot, because this will give you more accuracy when you hit something. Now if you want better gas procs instead of better slash procs, then you just slap in another toxin mod there. I'm going to show you how both of these perform, and I'm also going to show you how this performs without 100 munitions as well. And on top of that, I have a sentient build, but it's definitely not the best weapon to use against sentients. I have 8 corrupted heavy gunners. I don't have any of the new railjack enemies scanned, though I definitely want to get some soon to see what their stats are for sure, because those guys are definitely tanky. As their scaling is completely different from literally any other enemy in the game. But since I don't have them, here's corrupted heavy gunners with the better slash AoE build. Oh, by the way, every time you empty the magazine, it does a like AoE impact proc that staggers the enemies, and it gives you literally just enough time to reload. So the weapon has your fucking back. So, yeah, definitely a really, really cool hybrid build that you can do with this weapon. Now, if you want better gas, this is how it performs. Also, a little better accuracy, though you could argue that, like, the worse accuracy means, or the bigger the AoE, the better the gas box are going to spread around. But it's whatever. This gun's really awesome, by the way. I love this thing. It is so much fun. Now, how does it perform without 100 munitions? It actually performs pretty well. Now, I have corrosive and heat on here. That's what happens if you put a second elemental on that's like different. I don't know, the elementals kind of stack weird, so instead of getting corrosive gas electric, you get corrosive heat here and corrosive here. It's bizarre. And then if you try to go sort of like, maybe to combine with the electricity here to get like, or like corrosive and heat on top and then like something else on the bottom. No, it's just both gas. So it sort of prioritizes this element over the base elements almost, I want to say. But this is what like full corrosive build without 100 munitions, and I have heavy caliber on for the bigger AoE. Oh. And that did pretty good without 100 munitions. So for whatever reason you don't want to run 100 munitions, and you probably should, because honestly having a Tomb Finger with 100 munitions is just super, super good. But if you don't want to run it, it's still really good without it. Now, it also has the power to remove sentient resistances, but that's only if you empty the magazine with the little impact proc that it does. And honestly, this is a terrible weapon for fighting sentience. You should, like, the paracesis is a million trillion times better. But just watch. I'm actually gonna spawn in 8 battleists. Let's spawn in 8 of them. I'm actually gonna drop the level down to 81 because that's what the level you'd be like fighting in the ship. Though, so like against sentience. Okay, so see, one of them has a, thought I saw for a second, but one of them had a radiation, adaptation. What basically that means is, yeah, there we go. So radiation adaptation, so the actual shots of the weapon don't reset the resistances. It's the actual, like, reload wave. But this thing sucks against sentience, ironically. But I love this weapon. This is my favorite primary now. This is what I'm using all the time. Corrosive gas is easily the best elemental combo in the game. That, and I can get slash on it too. And it's actually, like, got good damage and not one of those shitty gimmicky weapons, like, I don't know, the Synex that does, like, no damage, but it's like for condition overload builds, that kind of thing. It's great. I love it. I love this thing. The fact that it has no self-damage, infinite ammo, and it sounds really cool and it looks really cool. I love this. This is worth it. This is definitely worth it. Now, sure, the damage isn't on par with something like, say, the Kuvachakr, for example, but still, it's a fun gun. I love this thing. Anyway, guys, that's all for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.